What if I told you that Iran, the modern-day nation, plays a critical role in the Bible's grand narrative? While people often think of Israel, Egypt, and Babylon when it comes to the Bible, Persia, modern-day Iran, holds a unique place in fulfilling God's plans for his people. Iran's biblical origins trace back to the descendants of Noah. According to Genesis 10, the Medes, ancestors of the modern Iranians, came from Madai, a son of Japheth, one of Noah's sons. These Medes, along with the Persians, would later form the mighty Medo-Persian Empire, which would be instrumental in shaping both biblical history and prophecy. The rise of the Persian Empire, particularly under King Cyrus the Great, is one of the most significant events in the Bible. After the Babylonians destroyed Jerusalem and took the Israelites into captivity, it was Cyrus who, in 539 BC, conquered Babylon and allowed the Jews to return to their homeland and rebuild the temple. This act of restoration is recorded in the book of Ezra and was foretold by the prophet Isaiah over 150 years before Cyrus was even born. Isaiah 44, 28 and 45, 1 calls Cyrus God's anointed, highlighting how God can use even a foreign ruler to fulfill his divine will. Cyrus's decree not only ended the Jewish exile but also marked the beginning of the rebuilding of Jerusalem and the temple. This was a fulfillment of the 70-year exile prophesied by Jeremiah. What's remarkable is that God used Persia, a non-Israelite nation, to bring about Israel's restoration. But Persia's role in the Bible doesn't end there. The book of Esther tells the story of how God used Esther, a Jewish woman who became queen of Persia, to save her people from a plot to exterminate them. Esther's bravery, along with God's providence, ensured the survival of the Jews within the Persian Empire. This event is commemorated every year during the Jewish festival of Purim. In addition to its historical role, Persia also features prominently in biblical prophecy. The book of Daniel provides several visions of world empires, including the Medo-Persian Empire. In Daniel 2, the silver part of Nebuchadnezzar's statue represents Persia, while Daniel 7 portrays the empire as a bear, symbolizing its power and conquests. Another vision in Daniel 8 depicts Persia as a ram, which eventually falls to the Greek Empire led by Alexander the Great. These prophecies place Persia at the heart of God's timeline, showing that its rise and fall were part of his divine plan. Though the Persian Empire eventually fell to Greece, its influence persisted in the biblical world. Even in the New Testament, we see echoes of Persia through the Magi, or wise men, who traveled from the east, possibly from a Persian-influenced region, to visit the newborn Jesus. This shows that Persia's legacy continued to play a role in significant biblical events. Persia's place in biblical history is a powerful reminder of God's sovereignty. Whether through Cyrus's decree to rebuild the temple or Esther's intervention to save her people, Persia was a tool in God's hands, fulfilling his purposes for Israel and the world. The Bible shows that God can use any nation, regardless of its religious background, to achieve his divine will. Today, as Iran continues to play a significant role in world events, we are reminded of its ancient biblical roots and the key part it played in fulfilling God's promises. Whether through prophecy or historical events, Persia's role in the Bible highlights how God's plans are far-reaching, using unexpected nations and leaders to accomplish his purposes for humanity. Don't forget to subscribe. God bless you.